Hello, this is Nikki from Written Labs. Today, we'll see how easy it is to connect external services using Agentica's built-in connectors. Specifically, we'll build a GitHub bot. Agentica provides pre-built controller modules for many services like GitHub, Slack, Google, etc. So you can plug them in without writing integration code yourself. In our case, the GitHub connector will let our AI agent interact with GitHub. For instance, search users, retrieve profiles, and list repositories, and so on. You'll need a GitHub personal access token so that the bot can access to your GitHub account. In this tutorial, we won't cover how to generate these credentials step by step. But don't worry, I prepared a simple guide documentation to help you go through it. So just check out the link in the description below and make sure to have all your credentials ready before moving on. First, let's create a new Agentica project using the CLI, npx agentica start. This will launch Agentica as a setup wizard, and for the project name, I'll go with the GitHub agent. And for package manager, I'll choose PNPM. For the template, I'll select the Node.js and React again. For the server port, I'll stick to 3000. And this time, we're gonna use the GitHub connector, so let's select it. Scroll down the list until you see the GitHub, and then press the spacebar to select it and move on to the next step. You need an LLM API key to build an AI agent, but for now, I'll just skip it and set it later in the EMB file. And yes, so just to give it a few seconds and wait until the package installations are all done. And boom, yes, a new Agentica project is created. Now that the project folder has been created, so let's open it up in our code editor. Just like in the last tutorial, we now have a client and server subfolders. Let's start by running the client application, and then we'll clean up any unnecessary boilerplate codes. Head into the client directory and run pnpm start. And this starts the application on localhost 5173. And open it in your browser, and you've got a chat screen again. And let's go to the server directory and delete all the boilerplate codes and start fresh with a clean setup. Again, we need to set up our environment variables. Go to the EMB file and paste in your own OpenAI API key. We are using the GitHub connector this time. We also need to add your GitHub access token too. So in the EMB file, let's create a new line and write GitHub access token. And you need to put your GitHub token here. Next, open the sglover.ts file and update the environment's interface to include GitHub access token so that the TypeScript can recognize it and provide proper type checking. All right, let's briefly explore this server logic before diving in. If you open up src/index.ts file, you'll notice the boilerplate looks a bit different from what we've seen before. This time, it's importing GitHub service from Written Labs/connector GitHub module. If you look at the controller section inside the Agentica instance, you'll see that it's already set up to use the GitHub as a tool. But as you can see, we're getting an error right now. If you check the interface for the GitHub, you'll notice that it expects some props when you create a new instance. Specifically, it requires a GitHub access token. Now we understand why we are getting this error, so let's go back to index.ts file and fix that error. So all we need to do is pass in our GitHub secret as instructed, and we've already prepared it as an environment variable, so let's plug it in right now. All right, I think that's everything. Ready to give it a try? So let's run the build command and start the server. Okay, so our GitHub agent is wired, so let's test it out. First, I'm gonna ask a classic question. What can you do? Let's ask the AI agent to tell us what it can actually do. And the answer should, yes, the response has arrived. I can help you with various tasks related to GitHub. Okay, so let's ask another question. So maybe tell me about the GitHub user named Gearon. He's like basically the father of React, an absolute legend in the front-end world. So let's check if the agent gets the right profile. I think it's taking some time. All right. So here's the detailed profiles of the GitHub user Dan, and Dan is his actual name. So when we click the link provided here, we can see that we are directed to the profile of the Gearon and Dan's profile. So I think it did a great job. So let me ask another question. Maybe we could say, list the open pull requests in Written Labs /Agentica. It's taking a while. And yes, we got a response. All right, so we got the answer. So let's see. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 open pull requests, and let's go and find. So let's just check the pull request link. And as you can see, there are 4 pull requests that are active right now. So I think the agent got the right answer. Great, very impressive. Congratulations! In a few minutes, we started an Agentica project, plug in the GitHub connector with our token, and immediately gain the ability to query GitHub by chat. This short exercise shows how Agentica makes integrating external services straightforward. Feel free to experiment further, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe our channel. And if Agentica sparked your interest, drop us a star on GitHub too. Happy coding!